Hello everyone, my name is James and this is Real Biased Gaming. Vermintide 2 is one of those games I am just dying to be excited about. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to be hyped and I want to love it. It should be everything I could hope for or dream of. You know, first-person dungeon runs, no costly loot boxes, at least so far. Warhammer, epic loot, RPG class systems. It's like an MMO with no PvP or exploration. The Warhammer reskin of Left 4 Dead. The trim all the fat action dungeon crawler experience. Gamers, I just can't say the game is fun. You know, I guess I enjoy it to a certain extent. I applaud them for a well-made game, you know, but it's not fun. First off, let me face the most common response I hear to my objections about games such as this, the multiplayer factor. But real, you can play these with your friends. It's all about those social experiences. You know, the game is more fun with friends. You know what? Bull. This is not a good argument. It's not a glorious feature. You know, it's not a redeeming quality for a video game. There are a million great games that give you the opportunity to have social experiences with friends. As far as I'm concerned, every game gives you that opportunity for a social experience, so long as you have a friend online or somebody living in the same room or the same house. You know what was a great social experience? Facing hunters in Halo Combat Evolved on split screen with my best friends when we were young. You know, facing my 50th Rat Ogre, my 15th run through the same map, while not even being halfway to max level on my Witch Hunter. It's just not that special. I mean, the first couple times are kind of special, but this gets old so fast. The added benefit of playing with friends is a marginal improvement at best. Okay, I like to play games alone. I like games that provide a single-player experience. You know, that's my bias. But all that being said, I'm a huge fan of the Warhammer and 40k universes, and this game, it looks about right. You know, there's certainly plenty of satisfaction to be had in wiping out hordes of Skaven or getting your face chewed off by a chaos spawn. In some ways, I actually would compare Vermintide to another game I enjoyed very much, Dark Souls. I mean, the precision isn't exactly on par, but most of the fun here is really in the difficulty level. You know, surviving the run with very little health, taking on random bosses and horde encounters, and efficiently blocking and dodging enemy attacks. Actually, I think that if this game had more of the precision like Dark Souls, it would be mightily improved for it. You know, without it, Vermintide feels a little bit more arcadey, you know, than hardcore fun. Now, I want to spend a moment on that term arcadey. You know, first off, if that word doesn't do it for you, and here are some others that might be close to what I'm actually trying to say, you know, like gamey, or more serious, more silly than serious, exciting instead of immersing. And the thing is that I think this sort of gameplay style and feel actually doesn't jive with the Warhammer setting. You know, you can feel the slight disconnect in the setting and the controls, the world, your character, the enemies. It kind of isn't heavy enough. It looks dark enough and bleak enough and heavy enough, but it doesn't feel that way. Like, literally your weapons and character and the damage you deal, you deal and take, they just don't seem to have enough weight to be taken seriously. Okay, enough of the more, you know, intangible, how does the game make you feel stuff. Let's talk about the fact that this game is almost a pure Skinner box. Tell me, what do you actually earn by playing this game? What are you working for? Gear? What does gear do? It gives zero aesthetic improvements. You know, MMOs for so long, though recently I feel they have forgotten, they've known how to give players purpose because of what they're wearing. You know, I remember Star Wars The Old Republic gave the top finishers in their PvP seasons a special ATST mount. When you rode around on that thing, people knew what you had accomplished. The only thing you have to show in Vermintide for all your hard work is your power level and your actual level. So bragging rights and earning special rewards that set you apart really aren't even in the picture. And this game was made to be able to, like, show off your stuff in the huge hub castle, and it's obviously a group game. I mean, even if in the missions you didn't bring all of your aesthetic changes, like even if just in the pre-level loading screen, you know, you're able to walk around carrying something special where other people in your party, the randos online, would be like, oh, dang, that guy has that weapon? Awesome. But no, completely wasted potential there. You know, okay, so what about just experiencing arguably the best, you know, first-person experience of the Warhammer world that's been made to date? I mean, well, it's a little hard without extensive customization, as I mentioned, or world exploration, as well as the fact that there's almost no NPCs. You know, how about a simple plot line? The game has nothing of the sort to pull you along through its world. You know, maybe the simple chance to walk around in first person through a few maps in the Warhammer universe is good enough for you. I mean, could be. It's not good enough for me, but if that's all you need to convince you to drop $40, then I get it. You know, God knows the tabletop game rips you off twice as badly. What else is there? You know, There's just nothing else to talk about in this game. All I see that is just this general gaming addiction to loot drops and seeing their XP bar fill up over and over and over and over again on the same few maps, starting out in the same dreary castle with no NPCs to talk to, nothing new to explore or unlock. You know, admittedly, there's a sort of dull high once you've hit like 2+ hours straight of runs. Actually, this happened to me several times. It's not mind-numbing fun, but it's a little mind-numbing, and if you're down for the mind-numbing effect, then maybe this is your deal. It is relaxing in many senses. It isn't a frustrating experience playing this game, don't get me wrong. It's just not really engaging and exciting. All that being said, I really don't hate the game. In fact, I got my money's worth at about 25 hours played and unlocking most of the subclasses, and I saw all the maps, but I read all this because I expected to have so much more fun that I'm currently having. Not because I had really high expectations, but because I think rationally this game passes the eye test, just not the experience test. You know, if you want to go into a coma and chill out slaying thousands of rats, then this game is definitely for you. But if you want a compelling experience, don't bother. And those are my thoughts on Vermintide 2. Let me know your experience with the new game and what you think about it. Be sure to share those real biased opinions in the comment section below or in the live stream at twitch.tv/realbiasedgaming. Thanks for watching, everyone. Once again, my name is James, and this is Real Biased Gaming.